In this video, I would like to take a look at one of the comments given by my subscriber, the difference between the Philippine culture and the US culture. It just highlights the difference. And that's what we'll talk about. Stay with me. I'm going to show you one of the comments given by one of my viewers regarding my latest video or most recent video regarding the differences between the Philippine culture and the US culture. Now, so let's take a look at it. This was yesterday. It was just yesterday. So we'll take a look at it. VG. One should get a discount if a senior but disagree with front of the line or priority lanes. Here is why. Seems that the elite always get their way in the PI. When was the last time you saw a t-shirt wearing shorts poor looking lolo waiting for any service? Seems the PI doesn't even allow some poor people in certain areas. I never heard of that. I never heard of poor people being disallowed from entering or going into some areas. Obviously, if you dress sloppily, no sleepers, things like that, whether you're whether you are old or young, you're going to be thrown out. But I am not aware of somebody dressed properly who is poor, meaning needs a lot of help, penniless or whatnot, being allowed in certain areas. That is just not true. I could be wrong. Tell me down below where you find such people or such location. We have kids who work hard and need to get home, school, etc. To have a rich lolo all go to a sudden just get in front. Whoa. No courtesy being offered at all. This does not only apply to old people. In the United States, even women, especially pregnant women, don't even get the common courtesy of offering their seat. They should be courtesy lines, not priority lines. My time is valuable as much as yours. Okay, maybe I used the wrong word, priority lines. Maybe it should be courtesy line. But semantics. You get priority as a matter of courtesy. You can apply any label you want. Doesn't matter. Okay, so let's call it the courtesy line. That's not a big deal. Yes, I am American and we are all equal. It's the same in the PI. I could have guessed that, right? I could have guessed that you are an American. Because here in the United States, they don't offer that courtesy. In the old days, they do, but not anymore. For example, women, not only for old people, but even women, especially pregnant women, they don't get offered a seat. They don't open the door for them. Now, why is that? Maybe it's the fault of women because they always want to be treated equally. But maybe it's the fault of men because they're extending their desire to be treated equally all the way up to this common courtesy thing. Of course, they need to be treated equally with respect to pay, with respect to voting rights, etc., etc. But you have to keep the courtesy intact and not attack them. Now, I'll be honest, I had an experience one time where an American woman, I offered to open the door and she said, no, it's okay, I can open the door. If that is the case, so be it. Let them open the door. But let them be the one to tell you that they don't want help, that they don't need to be offered that common courtesy. And this, by the way, is what makes foreigners, get attracted to the Philippines. This is what attracts them. to the Philippines. Here's the response from one viewer also. Yes, I am Filipina and my time is also valuable. But in the PI, it's just part of our culture to give respect to the elderlies, and those priority lines are just part of it. They even have free movie tickets. This respect is rooted in the fact that they have worked hard enough, especially in the Philippines. Raise kids, provide for the family, etc., and it's time for them to take it easy. Isn't it great to grow old in the Philippines? And you know the saying, when in Rome, that means act like a Roman. This basically illustrates or highlights the fact that I was saying it's different in the US than in the Philippines because of these common courtesies. And this is precisely the reason why Americans, foreigners, love the Philippines. Or even Filipinos who grew up here or spent a lot of time here, love the Philippines. I was pleasantly surprised because I forgot about all those common courtesies when I went back. And they even say po, opo, all the time. I used to say oho, that's with an H instead of a P, oho, as a sign of respect. I did not used to use opo because opo is very formal. But they seem to be all using opo, hindi po. They also address you Sir Lolo, Sir Grandpa. They always precede it with a sir, then your name. And I thought that might be something new. I don't remember using that before, so I don't know when it changed. Maybe it did not change. Maybe I just forgot. But this is precisely why, and this individual who gave that comment just demonstrates the differences between America and the Philippines. This is what I wanted to address today, because it's not too late for the United States to go back to the old culture. I love the old culture, showing respect for the elderlies and showing respect for the women. Today, that thing does not exist anymore, but there are exceptions. There are still people who adhere to the old courtesies. I'll appreciate it if you share this video with other people who might be interested, obviously, in the same thing. And I'll appreciate it if you click like and do subscribe to my channel unless you have already done so. Thank you so much for watching and make it a great day.